Hey guys, welcome back. Finally, I'm doing a full face drugstore makeup tutorial. I love the way that this blue look turned out, and a lot of the products I've never ever used before this video. So I'm excited to show you guys how amazing drugstore products really can be. So with that said, let's get started. First, I'm going to prime my lips with the Milani Moisture Lock, and you guys, this has coconut oil in it. So you know I absolutely love this, and it keeps the lips very well nourished. To prime my face, I'm taking the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. Okay, while this is a very thick-like paste, it did do a good job of holding the makeup all day, and it's a good alternative for the more expensive primers out there if you don't want to splurge. And after that, I'm going to be taking my trusty Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to apply that with a Morphe brush. I'm not sure of the number, but it will be in the bottom bar down below for you guys, along with everything else. Now I'm taking the L'Oreal Visible Lift Concealer, which I ended up loving so much. It is such a good concealer, it doesn't crease, and it really does brighten up the under eye, and the coverage is awesome. And I'm just blending that out with the Real Technique sponge, which is an amazing and much cheaper alternative to the Beauty Blender. For my setting powder, I'm using the Milani Powder Foundation. Okay, this stuff is the best drugstore powder I've ever used. It makes the skin look so soft and smooth, not cakey, and it lasts for hours without having to reapply. It's definitely a great affordable powder that I highly recommend you at least try out once, and I know you're gonna end up loving it. For my contour, I'm taking the Wet n Wild contouring powder, which I have to say I ended up hating. It had a shit ton of fallout and was not pigmented at all. I had to keep going in and picking up product, but it just wasn't working. But that was just the contour powder. The setting powder was actually awesome, and I had no complaints with that while I was trying to even out the contour a bit, which you'll see in a second. So I guess that made up for a little bit of it. I just would not buy this again, and I don't recommend it. It's a waste of money. Sorry. For my brows, I used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, which is an awesome alternative to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, only it's not waterproof. Still such an easy product to use, and if you're on a budget, I would suggest getting that one. I just primed my eyes with the same concealer, and now I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in I'm His Breezy with such beautiful blue colors, and I got so excited when I first saw this in the store. So taking the base color, which is a very light blue, I'm going to apply that all over the lid. This stuff isn't very pigmented, but you get what you pay for, but it does the job if you keep applying product. Next, taking this royal blue color, I'm going to use that as my transition in the crease, lightly dusting that with windshield wiper movements until it's nice and airbrushed. Taking my favorite color in the palette, this shimmery sky blue, I'm going to apply that directly onto the lid and then blend it out with the transition shade until, again, everything looks nice and perfect. And before I forget, this part didn't record, but my highlight is actually from one of the gold shadows in the Maybelline Nudes palette. I don't know why I don't have that footage, but if you're wondering why my cheeks are so shiny, it's because I used that. Just FYI. For definition in the crease, I'm using this dark navy blue color. That'll bring the whole look together, and I'm blending that out again until everything is seamless. The good thing about this palette was that it was very easily blendable, and the shadows were pretty light, so they didn't just stick to one spot, if you guys know what I mean. So I mean, that's the good thing about it, and I would buy more colors from this collection. Now I'm taking this shimmery dark blue and take that on the lower lash line. If you have brown eyes, a blue liner or shadow under the lashes like this will really brighten them up and make them look lighter. For liner, I'm using the Wet n Wild H2O Proof Liquid Liner, the same one I use in all my videos. And for lashes, I'm taking the Salon Perfect 614 and set that with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, the best drugstore mascara on the market today. I'm just going to do those off camera because you guys have seen me apply lashes and mascara a million kajillion times. For my lips, I'm going to use the Jordana Rockin' Rose Lip Liner and apply that all over the lips. And then I'm going to mix that with another lip liner by Milani in All Natural in a second. I'm just going to create a beautiful nude lip that perfectly complements the bright blue eyes. You don't want to have too dramatic lips when you have dramatic eyes, because then you're just going to look a little clownish a little bit, or a little too much. You know, we don't want to be too much here. And FYI, the Milani lip liners are thebomb.com. I have so many of them, and you know, they're so pigmented and they last a long time. And that is it for this look, you guys. I hope you liked my first drugstore makeup tutorial, and click the thumbs up button if you did. Thank you guys always for watching and supporting me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.